How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we completed Hole of Heroes and did a lot of prep work so that way we can go ahead and complete the game. Because of course, we are now at the Dream Den. This is the final cave in Pikmin 2. What's supposed to be the game's what the game considers is chronologically the last cave you're supposed to visit. While you're not really restricted to anything to visiting this cave, it is supposed to be a proper ending to this game. And that's why we went ahead and saved this for last. We didn't have to, but you know, to keep in fashion with how you're supposed to do things, that's what we decided to do. What? No, don't. I didn't think it would knock it out like all the way over there. Okay. The Dream Den is going to be one of the hardest caves in the game, though. There is a reason why the game does consider it to be one of the last ones you should visit. A lot of layouts that we have been familiar with in the past are going to be pretty much things we are going to be seeing here. But there's going to be a lot of twists to it, and we're going to be seeing a lot of enemies. The Holy Heroes was the exception where you were basically going to meet every single enemy. Why are all the orange bulbs like right here? This is not ideal. Alright, I kind of need to see. So I'm gonna. Oh, nope. I said, come on. I can't even go any further than that. And I can't even go any further than. Hold on, I need to get that purple out of the way. Come on, let's go. I can't even reach these guys. I mean, if I probably throw some Pikmin, maybe it can reach them, but we'll see. And oh, kind of paid attention. And it kind of paid attention, but not really. I kind of want to get them, but they're not exactly within reach. I don't want to just throw Pikmin just so that they can possibly be sacrificed. Alright, and unlike Hole of Heroes, there really isn't a theme to really most floors other than how I was just describing how we'll be just seeing a lot of similar layouts that we've been used to seeing already. Just with, you know, of course, a lot more enemies and a lot more danger present to them, but that's about it. This is only the second largest cave, so there really isn't anything too notable to speak on too much here. The only thing I can say is there's a chance that I might lose some Pikmin, and restarts are almost guaranteed. Just because of how hard this cave is. Alright, but luckily I can take these guys out, that's not a big deal. I don't think there is any special gimmick here though, at least. Other than just dwarf bulborbs and then jelly floats. I think as we get closer towards the end, that's when we'll be seeing a lot more of the danger of this game. I mean, of this cave, but... Really, Pikmin, you guys are... How am I supposed to get you guys out of that spot? Okay, I'm gonna have to see if I can... Oh, there's a ledge right there. Okay, yeah, smart. Okay, they're not even listening to me. They're not even listening to me. Can you guys listen to me? Alright, you know what? No. This purple is just not listening to me. At this point, I'm just gonna ignore it, because I really don't care. Because that purple can just suck it. He's just not listening to me, and I'm gonna be like, forget him. He's not important. And then watch me lose purples as I say that. Okay, not good at this. What? Come on, you should have landed on it. There we go. Okay, so this is the only thing. I don't think there's supposed to be anything too significant on this floor, so hopefully I should be wrong. I should be okay. The only thing that I can say about how this is going to be breaking, how we're going to break this last cave down, is that while there is it is an odd number of caves, so I can't exactly break this down into even episodes. Although because of the last cave, the last sub-level, it is supposed to act as the ending to this. So honestly, that should play in our favor. Oh, why? No, over here. That should play into our favor pretty well. Finally, this purple started to cooperate. I wouldn't be surprised if the jelly float starts to, you know, try to go closer to my Pikmin, but I do need to knock it out. It's the last thing. The treasure, I mean, there's only one treasure here. It's all the way up there. Oh, I can, okay, I can reach it. That's not a big deal. No, it still didn't. Alright, there we go. I want to say there should be something here, though. Is there? Once I grab it, is there going to be anything? No? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that should be the only treasure. And then there's, of course, the bulb dwarf bulborbs. I'm just gonna leave those two because I can't really reach them without probably running the risk of losing Pikmin. And just because I've already got almost everything here, I don't want to even do that. So I'm just gonna leave it. But like I was saying earlier, for how they're gonna split this up, because if they're technically excluding the last sub level, how even out the floors are, I may just split it up to where each floor, I'll have each episode has 3 sub levels and then end it off with the last one. It should work out perfectly fine. 40 rupees for a kiwi slice. The disguised delicacy. And since it isn't going to be anything too special like we saw back at Hole of Heroes, where, you know, there's just a bunch of boss fights and things would take time, each 3 should take up an adequate amount of time. Like, as you can see, just based on the timing right now, it took about 5 minutes to do that. Well, roughly a little under 5 minutes to do this. That's probably how I'm gonna expect almost each sub-level to be, except with the exception of one, because there is a rest sub-level here, so that may just end up being like 5 seconds. Like a minute. Okay, but sub-level 2, this is a great one, because we see, if you can hear it, a Gatling growing, and he's situated on top of the pillar, and that's gonna mean we're really only restricted to yellow, since yellows can really only reach that successfully. And I gotta be careful with how I play this, because there are snowy bulborbs around, and the actual bulborb, well, the hairy dwarf ones. Gotta be careful. Yeah, that thing is gonna be really annoying. I may have to use an ultra spicy spray just because I have so much in use. I would theoretically have to use more than one sub-level, well, 1 per sub-level, but I don't think I have to worry about that since not every sub-level is that gonna be that big of a pain. So that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Alright. Alright, use it up. Please don't get eaten. Oh, I don't want to lose Pikmin though. Come on guys, let's go. Alright, there we go. I just want to get that one out of the way. Oh, but yeah, the ledge is going to make this a little bit harder. Oof, that was pretty close. That should be decent, that should be decent. Alright, perfect. That was actually a really good fight. I was expecting it to go a lot worse than that. Alright, I just gotta be careful that I don't risk using Pikmin now. Alright, come on. Knock this one out, please. Knock this one out. Alright, now I gotta go ahead and grab that thing, because I do not want it to wake up. Luckily, the time that it takes for it to wake up is pretty generous, so it's not like I'm in a big hurry, but I don't exactly want to run the risk of, you know... No. Yeah, I almost messed it up because I threw my white Pikmin so far. That was so bad. Okay. I still have time. Let me go ahead and get rid of the big one because I just don't want to run the risk of anything happening. So let me go ahead and just take that out. Okay, there we go. There really isn't anything here other than that. There's 2 puzzles. I mean, 2 puzzles. Yes, there's 2 puzzles. There's 2 treasures. So that's fine. Let's see if I can reach it from here. Can't reach it from here. That was pretty sad. Please. Okay, it's getting halfway now. Where are the rest of my yellows? Come on. Stop diddly-daddling. Diddly-daddling. Diddle-daddling. Diddle-daddle. I can't speak. I don't even know how to say that word properly. There's many words that I can't say properly. That I just I get like bad speech patterns from it. Like pitter, like what are some other words that I can't speak? I know a lot of us can't really say a lot of like those constant words or whatever the hell you're supposed to call them. That have like a lot of repetitiveness to them. It makes you struggle to say them. There's a lot. I can't think of any right now. There are some though. I just can't. Dang, I can't think of any. Whatever. A double-sided Nintendo 64 pencil. The implement of toil. 55 Pokos. And what best to fit with the sharpener? The reason it got double-sided. Okay. A red. It's one of those like cheap school sharpeners you'd get. 130 Pokos. The manual Honer? The manual Honer? Did I say that right? I feel like I didn't say that right. But whatever, it's just one of those cheap, like 20-cent plastic pencil sharpeners you get back in elementary school because you couldn't get like the electric one. I mean, growing up, I did use pencils. I didn't use like mechanical pencils until like very later, like almost like towards the end of my middle school days. I just used regular pencils because that's all I was knowing. Oh, that's all I knew. And then when I saw mechanical pencil, like once you hit the mechanical pencil, it's like you can't go back. It's exactly like a keyboard. For those who are like keyboard enthusiasts, somewhat like myself. Once you use a mechanical keyboard after you've after you've used it, if you use like just regular membrane keyboards, like, you know, you use in school, or like the cheap ones that they give you for like work or something like that. Once you use those and then you use a mechanical, you just can't go back. Like the feel and the consistency and the practicality of it just feels so bad, and it's like you can't. That's me. Like anytime I touch it, it feels so. I feel out of place. I don't feel the same. Like it could just me being extra, but I mean, I don't think that's just me being extra. I think a lot of us can agree that that's kind of the case. All right, but enough of that. Okay, so sub-level 3, and this one is pretty dangerous. There are, as you can see, dwarf spotty bull bears, and this is pretty much okay, no, don't go all the way. No, don't go all the way over there. Okay, that poison trap didn't make that any easier, but okay. So this, as I was saying before that kind of weird incident occurred, this is a pretty dangerous floor. One thing, let me go ahead and get rid of those guys while I go ahead and explain what's so dangerous about this place, is that these dwarf bull bears are kind of acting as precedents for what we're to be expecting in a moment. With them being dwarf bull bears, it's to be expected that we'll see the spotty bull bear, which there is one, but you do have to have a certain strategy to this. It'll only appear when you have Pikmin on you. It does have the treasure, I believe, but I don't think if I go any further. Oh, and as you can see, they're acting pretty violently. So you can tell that it's right here, but the bull bear won't activate unless you have Pikmin on you. But we're gonna focus on this early half first because I don't want to run the risk of, you know, having it and then, you know, just end up losing a Pikmin to it. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is clear some pathways. This probably will eat up a majority of our time just because of how careful you kind of have to be. It's pretty easy to take care of in all honesty, but you gotta make sure that you kind of know where the bull bear is supposed to be spawning in. It can of course spawn in at any location, so you still gotta be careful of that. Luckily for us, it's like all the way in the back, where we can kind of take care of this stuff first before we take it, before we go ahead and start messing with it. Let me clear this first. Oh no, don't throw. No, I got a little scared that I was throwing it into like the pit. That would have been so bad. I can throw more. All right, there we go. And luckily I can go ahead. There shouldn't be anything else. Alright. Okay, but bomb rocks. I forgot also bomb rocks fall from the ceiling. Be careful of that. You will also need Pikmin for that too, because they will not spawn alone unless you have them in your possession. Please don't fall. No. Yes, I got scared from that. Who wouldn't get scared? Like that, anytime I see Pikmin videos and I see Pikmin like going towards the danger zone, like that races my heart. What? Like that purple was literally running into the path of that bomb rock. Like that, if that doesn't scare you, then you are not too, then like this game is like nothing to you. Okay, you're, all right, please don't have it. No, let's go guys. Oh my God. And the rate at they run it also scares me too. Oh, okay, no, this is not gonna work out. All right, this should work out though. No, stop! Lose your balloons! Oh my God! This game is doo-doo. Why did that take so long? Okay. What else am I missing? There's probably more bomb rocks. Yep. Okay, there we go. As soon as I say that, and as soon as I say that. All right. Okay. Let me go ahead and clear these last few paths, and there is one secret you can do. Luckily, the layout of this place is very generous, and you'll see what I mean by that in a moment. What most people typically will do is when they spawn the bull bear, they'll kind of use the layout of the map for their advantage, and that's what you should do. Of course, if you want to make this game a little bit more difficult on your end, you can avoid this step and, you know, of course, battle it. Hold on, I needed to take a moment. Oh my God, how did I not see that? Oh my God. Oh my God. That would have been so bad. Okay. I literally skipped the beat right there. That literally made me skip the beat. Okay. As I was saying, you know, you can battle it properly. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? That is a dick move from the game. Why would it spawn it right there and now decide to go? Like, imagine if I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay. So as I was saying before, of course, my idiocy and idiocracy or whatever you call it, and also weird luck, you can battle it normally to, of course, make it a little bit difficult on yourself, or what you could do, like what most people would do, and what I'm going to do, because it just makes this a lot safer, is hold a Pikmin with you, bring it over to where you believe it'll spawn, and there you go, Spotty Bullbear. And then, of course, like I said, the layout of this map can be in your favor, because, of course, let it follow you, and... Okay, it's acting like a beast. It's acting like a beast. I was not expecting that. Gotta go this way. All right, let it follow you, because the bullbears, the dwarf ones are kind of basically don't know where it is, and then there you go. You just let the course of the map do its work for you. All right. That is my favorite way of taking it out. We've already taken it out that way. Well, the Gatling Groink in that similar fashion, but it's just easier to take out the bullbear that way. So now with that out of the way, every major catastrophe that can happen to us is gone. We just have to get rid of the careening Dirigibug along with the dwarf bullbears. It's gonna be a little bit more tough just because they're like right there. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is basically do what I did last time. Please tell me nothing's gonna spawn here. Please tell me nothing's gonna spawn here. Okay, should be fine. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is let the careening Dirigibug use its bomb rock to its power, and then I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, let the dwarf bullbears be sacrificed this way. And it's okay. Their mommy died. Their mommy will be in vain forever. Psych! Great way to take them out. Now with that done, this should be the only treasure. I can go ahead and try to get rid of the careening Dirigibug a bit easier now. This should be good. Even though I can't reach it. No. Now's not the time to collect treasure. We'll do that in a moment. Alright, there we go. Should be good. And then now this is the moment we take it out, and then that should be this cave done once we grabbed everything. And there shouldn't be any more falling objects. We already taken care of almost everything here. Alright, so oh my god, this cave really scared me. Like, I was super close to losing Pikmin in a way where it would have just been super bad. Okay. So then we go ahead and collect the remaining enemy corpses, and then that should be it for this cave. And of course the treasure, we can't forget the treasure, then that would really be bad. I'm trying to make sure I grab everything so that way we can end it off in what the game is supposed to be, in a way that the game is supposed to properly end. So that's why I want to make sure I grab everything. I'll go ahead and let them collect the spoils. They should be fine. I don't see anything else falling. We should have already triggered everything. That's just going to take a while since it's a little bit slow, but then this will be a good wrapping point for us since we did spend a lot of time and we did everything that we're supposed to do. Luckily, no casualties so far. Very close. I almost had my heart skip many paces, but very close. We're almost there. And 140 pokers for what is the top of the GameCube controller's analog stick, the Glee spinner. Looks exactly like this one. Pretty nice. Loved it. Love the design. Alright, so with that being everything, every Pikmin is safe. We grabbed everything. The first 3 floors of Dream Den have been successful, and we will wrap things up here, guys. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I do hope you enjoyed. Minor recap, we did start off today at Dream Den. This is the last cave, like I said, for Pikmin 2. And we have caught a glimpse of the kind of horrors we are to expect. We did get a little bit of a heart race in this sub-level. First 2 were still adequately easy. Second one, the Gatling Groink was just a problem. Still took care of it. But this is only just a prelude of what we'll see in the next remaining 10. I will decide to break those up evenly to where the last episode will be the final cave and should wrap up everything. But based on how layouts and how my timing will go, that will all depend. Some are bigger and some are easier or worse than others, but we'll see how all that goes in these next remaining few episodes, guys. And you'll see all this housing that I have to deal with. Well, we'll save all that for next time. So guys, this has been your boy Ron, and until next time, I'll see you guys back at the Dream Den for sub level 4 to see what we can uncover here from on out. I'll see you guys then. Take care.